everybody, welcome to Breaking Bells and welcome to the weekly roundup. You guys know that every week on Breaking Bells we do a weekly roundup. We talk about what we're doing, what we have been doing, you know, whether it's like content creating or Animal Crossing related or what other games we've been playing. So yeah, and all week I have been joined by two wonderful friends. So we have Leanne.
Hi! I thought I had to do the thing because there's no one to say.
Absolutely.
There's no one to do it,
The
so maybe we should go.
Amazing Leanne.
Yay!
And the wonderful and the amazing Charlotte.
Hey guys!
Oh, that was better than what I could do. So,
Yeah.
For those of you that are tuning in, like I said before, it's basically just a video where we just sort of talk about in a conversation about what we did in Animal Crossing this week, what we did in general this week, what other games we played. So Charlotte, I'm going to start with you. In Animal Crossing this week, what did you get up to?
So this week in Animal Crossing, I went dreamy hunting and found a little Christmas dreamy.
Little Christmas dreamy.
So I found hands finally, which was good. What else have I done? Just kind of tried to finish my island. My island's one of them islands where it's got like loads of cool areas, but none of it's like connected yet, and I'm really lazy when it comes to connecting them.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So yeah. I've been trying to like connect those areas for Animal Crossings, but yeah, it's just been a pretty chilled week to be fair.
Yeah.
Pretty steady.
Yeah. What about you, Bean?
I've been really busy.
Yeah.
So I've got the two Switches and I've sort of fallen back into love with Lecosanne, which is my original island. And I've started like finishing up the bits that I've sort of left, if that makes sense. So I put my dream address out and then I did some pretty drastic changes to my island where I moved everybody around.
Yeah.
So now not everybody's in the same area. And I sort of just left it. I just started doing things.
Yeah.
And I've started picking that back up again. And I think, to be honest, the thing that's helped that is streaming.
Yeah.
So I've been streaming while I've been doing it. But then the other side of it is I've got Kitty Bell, which I'm obviously trying to get all the cats on.
Yeah.
And get all the cats on. But the one thing is that I like about Kitty Bell is it's more of a relaxed sort of gameplay, and I've sort of taken. I'm not doing any terraforming. I've literally told myself I'm not doing any.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I like that.
It's gonna be cooler.
And I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Like I'm gonna try not to move any trees. I'm gonna leave it the way that it is.
Really?
Yeah, and it's proving difficult already.
Yeah, I was going to say, like...
It is. There's a little bit where I'm just like, I just need to terraform that so I can put a bridge there, but it's fine. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to do it.
Really?
I'm not
so
going to do
good.
it. I'm just not going to buy the terraforming stuff because I hate it so much.
I feel like once you start, you'll always be disappointed in what you've created.
Yeah, so I'm just leaving it. So that's why I was very particular about picking the islands and the shape and everything. And like, I'm going to try and do it as much as I can. I'm sort of like playing the game how I would have played the game if I didn't have the community aspect sort of thing.
Yeah.
But sort of mixing the both. But then I had a brainwave, Holly knows where this is coming from. I had a brainwave.
I know, when you were like, I've got an idea.
And it's the best idea I have ever had, and I cannot flipping wait. So I've always I don't want to pigeonhole myself as a creator, like when I'm doing my streaming into a specific category. I've fallen into this Animal Crossing Loveland. That's what I'm going to call it, because it's lovely. And it is, and it's brilliant. But I really want to play Minecraft. I just love how creative it is. So what I'm doing, I literally did a stream yesterday, which was Saturday.
Yeah.
So like last week for you guys, and I was like, well, I'm going to draw this out, and I've actually made plans. I'm going to be making my Animal Crossing island in Minecraft.
That's so mad.
I
feel like
good.
No one's done that as well.
I'm so excited.
Oh
and it's literally going to be, I'm going to do it in creative mode, and I'm going to be building it, but I've planned it so well. I was really when I streamed that I was going to do it, or I was streaming the planning for it.
Yeah.
I didn't really think many people would latch on to the idea,
Yeah,
but
and
I was
people
like,
did.
people did, and they're actually really excited for this project,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
that's so
I'm
good.
really excited. So,
Yeah.
but it was like, I think it was a late night rambling, message to Holly. Holly, I've got a big brain idea.
I'm pretty sure it was at like 1 a.m. and you sent me a picture of your book. In my head, I'm like, you need to go to bed. But although recently I feel like me and you have been quite late, kind of like night owls, really. Like most nights, partly because of my ear, but also like taking medication and stuff. But I've been up till like 3. Like most
That is
lockdowns.
crazy.
I've just gone back to lockdown how I was the first time.
Honestly,
but
I'm jealous.
But yeah, so that's how my week's gone. My week's literally been a big brain week. And again, for Animal Crossing, I didn't say that I was going to do a shout out, but the one thing that I did want to do in this is a shout out for Lilith. I wanted to shout out Lilith. Like, her content is absolutely amazing. Like,
sublime.
her, it's sublime, lovely to watch.
So
and
good.
It's so good. And the whole thought of wandering aimlessly is literally, it sort of shaped how I want Kittyville to be.
Yeah.
And I want to play the game the way that it is. And it's just so wholesome. And she just brings so much to the community. And I know now she's going to be like, oh my God, she'll be crying. But she will.
Yeah.
Literally,
I agree.
She's such a darling.
Yeah, it's so relaxing, her content. It's so like chill. I love it.
Yeah.
And then on the other side of it as well, like obviously if we're shouting out Lilith, we've got to say a big shout out to Sulky as well. The pair of them. Oh yeah,
Queen
but like
Sulky.
Queen Sulky. her streams are like, it's something that I shape mine on, definitely.
Yeah.
So
I think that's nice though. Like I find that, and I think I said this earlier in the Discord maybe, but I was like, I really kind of rely on other creators to give me motivation, not to feed it to me, but just because, you know, if I see like you doing something, Leanne, and I'm like, oh, I can do that as well. Like, I really like how you've got this set up or got this set up. Like, it's because of you that I have the little event list on my like where it just tells you the history. I know that sounds really daft, but I was like, that looks so good on Leanne's. Like, that looks so good. Like, and I wasn't really sure about it at first. And then I was like, no, but I love how you can like see the most recent thing, and it's the same when I watch Sulky stream. I'm like, I really like what she's done here. I feel like I'm just like a copycat at this point because I got my like Canon camera set up. But I can't help it.
I feel the same as well. Like, I got the arm because I saw Charlotte had an arm. I got the mic because you talk about Razer all the time.
Yeah, I know. Well, exactly, and it's just one
We've
of those
all got
things.
matching mics now.
Yeah, I know we literally are all matching. That's so mad. I love that so much. My arm is like on the way out though. I felt like it was quite expensive for what it was. It was like 30 quid, and I don't know, for an arm I just felt that was expensive, and the blooming things like fall into bits constantly. I constantly have to tighten it up and constantly have to move it about, and oh my God. But yeah,
and then you had your green screen saga as well.
Well, there's a reason why it's not returned yet. And even if I had been streaming the past few weeks, it is such a mare to set up, you guys. It is such a nightmare. And like once it's up, it's so big. Like
it's huge.
you knocked out a light bulb with the green screen, didn't you? Was it me that knocked out the light bulb, or was it you?
It was
me.
It was you.
Sorry, I tried to put it on him. Oh, I think it was both of us. Oh yeah, it was both of us. We kind of like dinked it, and then it like twisted, and then just broke. But the thing with being a content creator is that you're always upgrading stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And like I bought a tripod, and then I bought a tripod with a ring light, and now I'm literally using a box to have my Canon camera on. So I feel like it's all part of it, and it's one of those things where I just find I sink time and money into it, and I just try and get it right, and when I see someone else has got it right, I'm like, I can do this as well. You know, I'm living through others' mistakes.
But it's nice, but like bringing it back though, like especially through the Animal Crossing content creation community. Oh my gosh, what a mouthful. But like, we are all like for instance, we all help each other out. Like, I do not feel like any nerves like messaging you or Charlotte or Sulky or anyone. Just said, I'm really stuck on doing this. What can I do? And they give ideas all the time. And it's especially like, it's a share. It's not like it's me or it's not like it's Holly. It's like it's a shared community joy.
Like,
so like when there's a new emote on any of our channels or anything like that, we're all like, this is amazing. And it's that sort of thing. And I think like that aspect. I don't know where I was going with it, shouting out for. That's where it started, wasn't it? But it's just that, and it's just, I don't know. That's what my week's been, and it's again. I still can't believe that after all the time. I mean, it was only March. Like, this year has gone so fast considering.
Yeah. And
it was only March, and it's just like to think that this time last year I didn't know any of you guys is just a little bit
so weird. I think about that all the time. I'm like, this time last year, things were just so different, and actually, it made me realise like how much was like missing in my life because. I am a homebody. I like staying at home. I'm a creature of comfort. I don't like straying too far from the path. Like, that's just me. And that can be sometimes isolating, but not in a really bad way. But then you don't rely on others as much. Maybe you just rely on who you've got in your like close circle. But now it's kind of like if I lost if I lost a community, it would absolutely it would destroy me. Like, I have literal nightmares about the Discord being deleted. I have nightmares about not being able to log into my YouTube.
The Discord that you did.
It's gonna happen one day, peeps. Well, I'm sure I'll delete it accidentally one day. But it is one of those things that's like, how has this not been my life always when it feels like it's always been my life?
Yeah, it's crazy. And my YouTube channel is literally like 7 months old. That's it.
That's mad.
That's crazy.
That is like literally mind blowing. Like, I didn't do any of this 7 months ago.
Yeah.
So May, I think I started like beginning of May. That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Because I can't. Were you on? Was it 400 subs when me and Bobby first met you? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think on like 390 or something like that. So just under 400.
Yeah, and the growth is like amazing.
It's so good. Like, I've got my watch hours now. I've got my 4,000 watch hours now.
Oh my gosh, well done. I haven't hit the watch hours yet.
Have you not? How close are you?
Oh,
you've got to be almost there.
No, I haven't hit watch hours.
Oh, is it oh no, minutes watched is the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just worded differently.
I don't know.
Maybe we were talking
you got to be
about
close.
No, not watch hours. I think it was when I was hitting affiliate.
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
But still, have you guys been playing anything else this week? Anything
Wow.
Oh God, you've been sucked in.
I've gone back to World of Warcraft.
Are you playing it a lot?
I'm not ashamed. Yeah, every day. And like, I literally get up in the morning, Animal Crossing until dinner, and then World of Warcraft, and then no, this is the other hook. I found Dead by Daylight, and I love it.
Keep seeing you on that.
It is so good.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know what it is about it that I like, because it is not my game, and I don't like jump scares, and I don't like anything scary. But oh my days, it's like, I just love it.
Really? I'd like, because for me as well, I tend to like the more cutesy, like more polished, sandboxy kind of games. So games like that, it takes a lot for me to want to play them. But you think it's good?
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I mean, I like the cutesy simulation games. So like things like that I've been playing. I've been trying out something else, and then always going back to Animal Crossing or World of Warcraft. But World of Warcraft is one of those things. Once you start playing it, you cannot stop. 16 years later, I'm still playing.
Yeah.
But Dead by Daylight has just been. I don't know what it is about it, but it's different, and it's a good different.
Sometimes different's good though, isn't it? It's good to like completely go like completely different direction and play something not
it's not, it's definitely not Animal Crossing, that's for sure.
Charlotte, have you been playing anything different?
So I've started Sims 4.
You
So
did?
Yeah.
Have you seen the new pack?
Yes.
That's got to be right up your street.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna have it. So I've got the Sims 4, and I bought it with seasons, and I think I'm gonna get the new one, and then maybe pets as well.
Yeah.
And I've got a few ideas for like bringing it into the channel and stuff like that.
Oh, that
So I
would be
just wanna,
Yay!
that would be
So I just
really
wanna,
good. That would be super duper good. Yeah, re-download it.
yeah, it's good. Like, there's a game that's coming out. Like, I mean, this is like we're talking about Q2 next year, but it's called Prehistoric Kingdom. I did a trailer.
Oh,
I did
I've
a
seen the
trailer.
trailer for it.
Yeah, I did a trailer reaction on my channel, and it's basically like a park builder, but for dinosaurs. And it's
yeah.
like
That
like
looks
next
so
level.
good.
So like,
Almost just like Jurassic Park, but like simulation.
but
like
proper
proper,
dinosaurs,
yeah.
like not fake dinosaurs, like accurate.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Like Planet Zoo with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but better.
That's mad.
It looks so good. So I'm like,
Oh,
it's got me dead hyped to play The Sims again, because it's obviously like the building in The Sims and stuff is like
Yeah.
way more than what you get in Animal Crossings, and then obviously leading into kind of Q2 next year, probably bring some Prehistoric Kingdom in as well. So
Oh, that'd be so good.
dinosaurs.
can't
Yeah.
wait.
I love, like, I feel like I don't really say this that much, but I love management games. They are probably my one in the top 3 types of games that I really love. Like,
Yeah.
I loved, see, I know people are going to be like, oh, well, it's not the original, but I grew up playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. And that was my thing when I was younger. I always played that. And I love Game Dev Tycoon. I used to have a game on my DS called Lemonade Tycoon. It was so good.
I had that.
Yeah, that was
It
so
was
good.
so good.
I've always loved stuff like that. And recently I started playing Planet Zoo again. And
That
Planet
game
Zoo,
is hard.
it is difficult. It is a difficult game.
It is.
But for those of you that are like, oh, what's Planet Zoo? It is basically Zoo Tycoon, but it's incredibly accurate and incredibly not intuitive. Like, you have to learn everything about the animals that you're dealing with. So for example, like the other day I went on a tangent in the Discord because I was like, my red pandas have just had a baby, and then the baby turned into an adult, but then it can't be 3 adults. It has to be 2 adults because they are like duo animals, which is why in a zoo you'll find that there's only ever 2 in an enclosure, or if there's some other weird setup, but I've only ever seen 2, and I've been to a few zoos where they've had them. So I then had to like release the baby into the wild because the mum and the dad had really good genes, and I wanted to kind of keep that going. And you have to literally, like, you have to look at the size of the habitat, how much climbing space they have, how much water they have. You have to look at the temperature, for the plants and the trees and the stones. You have to look at the biome and what area of the world that they're from. Like, it is so in depth, and it honestly takes a little while to properly kind of get into a real habit of it, because I also have Planet Coaster, which is like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but it is just phenomenal. Like,
next level.
It's phenomenal.
Like, there's Roller Coaster Tycoon is like easy mode
Yeah.
compared to
And then you've got Planet Coaster,
Coaster.
which is and Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster are made by the same company. Actually, a company fairly local to me, which is really cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that feels cool, like local business. But
Hi, give me a job.
Can I have some free
Planet
games?
Coaster is, you play that, and it's mainly just about like customer satisfaction and making sure the rides are fun, but not too fun and not too scary, and you know, you don't want everyone to be sick everywhere. But then you get Planet Zoo, which is like, you can get protesters if your animals aren't being looked after. You have to make sure your barriers are always fixed. I've had so many situations. The biggest zoo I ever made, the furthest I ever got, 2 of my tigers broke through some of the glass and just ran around. I've never seen anyone get killed. I don't think that's a thing. Like, I don't think that is a thing. But that was kind of scary, and you get fined and you get an inspector come round and check, and you have to do education levels and make sure everyone's educated about like ecotourism and deforestation, and it's literally so wild, but it's such an amazing game. Like, it's when you get baby animals and they're so sweet, like, oh my god, I love it so much. It's like right up my street. But
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they like time management games like that are amazing. Like I love the Tropico franchise. I absolutely love the Tropico franchise.
I don't think I've ever even seen any footage of it, but I always see you playing it.
I'm always on it. And then the other thing that I've literally just delved into is City Skylines as well. That is so real. It's unreal. It took me forever to learn how to get it, and now I'm there. I think it's one of those things that, but I like those sort of games to just be able to put on and switch off, like get into my own world.
Management games are definitely that.
I it's one of those things. The Tropico franchise is amazing as well. Yeah, it just takes a lot. You need big brain power for it.
Okay, maybe I can't play it, but
no, it is amazing though, and I love city management games. I just like The Sims. The Sims is the unreal one. The Sims is I can lose years on that game.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, I've had a weird Animal Crossing week. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is, but I sort of spent so much time on my second island, and then I had to go onto my first island to do something, and I was like, how did I fall out of love with this island, my first island, where I've literally got all of my dreamies? Because I know that like we all joke about like all the frogs and all like but I like the frogs because I find them so weird to look at. I don't sit there and think, oh my god, like Gigi is so cute. Like I think she's so sassy. I think Lily is cute. I think Tad is cute. But a lot of them I'm like, that is a weird looking villager. Not ugly, just weird, and I want them. Whereas on Far Away, I've got Kiki, I've got Stitches, I've got Marshall, I've got all these really amazing villagers. And it was so weird because I was like, oh my god, I forgot about you guys. And I really wanted to, and I realised part of why I hadn't really been playing on it was because I was kind of frustrated with the areas that I have on that island that I just no longer liked. You know, I built them months ago and I didn't like them anymore. So I literally flattened about a third of my island, and now it's like a blank canvas again, you know, because I didn't want to reset it. I wouldn't put myself through that again.
Oh my god.
I can't do I'll never ever get a third Switch ever, because I can't be dealing with the start again. It's too much.
It's too long.
It's too much.
So tedious. Those first 5,000 miles are like,
oh my god, it's the worst.
It is the worst.
Yeah. I'm glad I don't have a second Switch. You guys are like not selling the second Switch to me right now.
So the second Switch is like, it's amazing. It will make you love your first island a lot more.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, like
less.
The second Switch, but but the third Switch thing, I got no need. No, absolutely not. Because the first bit, like
it's
getting
horrendous.
KK to come to my island is like, this ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. But Charlotte, do you think you would get a second Switch maybe?
Maybe. Like, I'm kind of in two minds, because I was going to get one, especially when we went into like second lockdown, but then I thought, do I really? And then obviously there's talk about the Switch Pro potentially coming out at the beginning of next year.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I'm probably just going to hold off, because I'll definitely get the Switch Pro if it does come out kind of like next year time. So I'll probably just hold off. And then my second Switch will be the Switch Pro, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
That's clever. That's
me
big
and
praise.
Leanne sitting there just like, right, okay. So there wasn't really any...
No, the thing is, my second Switch isn't even my second Switch, is it?
Phil's.
I stole it.
Yeah,
It's
you
Phil's.
stole it. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
He wasn't playing the game anymore, so I'm just like, can I restart your island? Okay. What? I wasn't expecting him to say yes.
Yeah. So,
anyway,
everyone, thank you so much for joining us for another week of Breaking Bells. We really, really appreciate it. It's really weird without Bobby, but this has been really fun. Really, 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 really fun. And I'm going to do my best to, try and get people together every single week, to try and make this work. But, we'll see how we get on. like I have been saying this week, make sure you follow us all on all of our social medias. You know, me and Leanne stream on Twitch. Hopefully Charlotte's going to start streaming soon. Hopefully.
Yes,
no
come
pressure,
on,
but also
please.
pressure. And yeah, follow us on all of our socials so you can keep up to date with us. And yeah, we will see you next week. Or I will see you next week probably, or something or other.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
See you guys.